Nigeria. My name is Titilope Awobajo. Government Center is ready to foster national solidarity and promote the development of the youth in the country. The Minister of State for Youth Development, Mr. Olawan Ayodele, made this known when a delegation from the Nigerian Youth Union (NYU) paid Abuja office, according to a statement this Wednesday by the president of the NYU, Mr. Chinozo Obasi. The minister made the disclosure following the demands made by the union. Mr. Obasi stated that the youth delegation demanded the need to reorganize the Nigerian youth structure and reorientate the Nigerian youth on the need for natural cohesion. Responding, the minister praised the NYU's role in advocating improvements in critical areas such as primary health care, local government autonomy, youth inclusion in governance, anti-corruption efforts, and addressing illegal mining. The federal government has dropped all charges against the executive of Binance Holdings, Mr. Tigran Gambrian, on health grounds. Counsel to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) announced the withdrawal of the charges at the Federal High Court Abuja before Justice Emeka Onwite. Announcing the withdrawal of the charges, the EFCC lawyer, Mr. R.V. Abdab, made it known that Mr. Gambrian, a United States citizen, was merely an employee of Binance whose activities he was being prosecuted. Counsel to Mr. Gambian, Mr. Mark Morty, agreed with the prosecutor, saying that his client was not involved in the company's broader financial decisions. Justice Nwite had rejected his second bail applicant on 11th October, ruling that Mr. Gambian's grounds of ill health is not sufficient to release him from detention. Challenges and reduce pressure in the foreign exchange market. Nigeria needs in oil production. These were the words of the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Mr. Wali Edo, at the G24 news conference at the ongoing World Bank IMF annual meeting in Washington, D.C., U.S. Mr. Edo noted that some of the countries reforming their economies domestically work on achieving better debt sustainability measures in terms of debt to domestic product (GDP) ratio. According to him, the IMF is specifically focusing on how to help countries bridge financial gap by ensuring that such countries get their fundamental rights. The minister submitted that developing countries will continue to ask for improved global financial architecture, more concessionary funding, and macroeconomic reforms that will lead to better lives for their people. The main man in the state that prides itself as the people's paradise, Cross River, Senator Basi Oto, has stressed the significance of harmony in establishing a sense of belonging. According to Governor Oto, through interfaith and intertribal unions, several families in Cross River have benefited immensely and promoted peaceful coexistence. Speaking at an interfaith unity conference in Calabar on Tuesday, the governor urged those contemplating Nigeria's unity is not negotiable. Increased of human trafficking in Nigeria. There is therefore the need for communities, especially those around border areas, to cooperate with security agencies by informing them whenever they suspect any case of human trafficking. An anti-human trafficking advocate, Mrs. Doinsola Adebayo, came up with these in Abeokuta. She explained that communal effort is important to combating human trafficking, noting that no parent or guardian should trust any relation or friend that promises their child a job abroad, saying that the advocacy on human trafficking needed to be taken to the grassroots. Mrs. Adebayo said, every family needs to have knowledge about traffickers they have been told to collaborate with the government and traffic management officers towards making the road safer for all users. This they should do by obeying all traffic rules and avoid acts capable of putting their lives and that of other motorists and pedestrians in danger. The public relations officer of the State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Agency, TRACE, Mr. Babatunde Akimbi, stated these in the chart. According to Mr. Akimbi, safety at the roads is a task which should not be left to Traffic Management Agency and their personnel alone, urging motorists to play their part. He called on motorists to avoid overloading, adding that articulated vehicle drivers of the capacity of their vehicles. Mr. Kimberly, who stated that every vehicle has the specified weight of goods it can carry, also explained weight affects the lifespan of road infrastructure. On sports, President of the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF), Alhaji Ibrahim Gusau, has charged their country's under-17 women's team to maintain their top form up their group stage duties at the 2024 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup with a 1-0 win against hosts Dominican Republic. Victory means the Bankole Olowokere third side top Group A with 3 wins. With a quarter-final clash against USA up next, the NFF president urged the girls to avoid complacency and assured that the NFF will continue to support them in every sphere. That was the news across Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Chris Obu. For exclusive programs and the latest updates, visit our website at okunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at okunradio Abeokuta and on X at OGBC 905 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.